Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri. Today I am joined by the lovely Eva and we are going to be farming some earthen marbles. So earthen marbles only really have one purpose in the game, and I'll show you that purpose, and that is for Tempest Magatama. So very briefly, I'm just going to load up my Tempest, which I'm probably going to make today, honestly. But for the Tempest Magatama you need 150 heavenly marbles. These drop incredibly easily. Like, we're going to get them here too, don't worry about them. But most importantly is the earthen marble. You need 100 of these to make a Tempest. I consider their drop rate about twice as good as a Myrtle gem from Mountain of Thorns. Like, that's what it really feels like to me. Probably 2, 3, 4 times better, but it's very similar to a gem rate. You need all this other stuff, you know, very common things. They're from wardings, they're not exactly that common. The boss here is weak to wind and dark. However, we don't fight him. That's one of the main things about farming marbles in Rezui Island. Because you can do it in Rezui or you can do it in Purity Space with Shoten. However, because Purity Space with Shoten is, you know, you farm that mostly for the recipe. And because that dungeon is set on normal difficulty, earthen marbles drop very, very poorly there. And because of that, it came up to this, it developed, sorry for my, you know, stuttering, but it developed into this, you know, ideology, this thought process, that, you know, you farm Rezui until you get enough earthen marbles for your Tempest quota. So if you're making 1 Tempest, or 2 Tempest, or 3 Tempest, whatever it may be, you know, you're going to need, okay, I need 100 earthen marbles, I need 200 earthen marbles, I need 300 earthen marbles. So then you tell yourself, okay, so I'm going to run it until I get 300 earthen marbles. At that point, you know, like, if you don't have your Tempest recipe by that point, whatever you set it out to be, that's when you should really start to look at getting your Tempest recipe via metals. Because even if you're boosting there and you're getting, you know, let's say 10 or 12 earthen marbles a run of Purity Space, not a run, Jesus fuck, I wish, an hour of Purity Space, because that's how bad it is. It's not going to be like that. But hey guys, I'm glad the chat is working today. Just wanted to shout out at that because it wasn't working yesterday. But yeah, that's generally how we've thought about earthen marbles and Tempest and stuff. Is like, if you're gonna try and get your recipe legit, you know, there's no, I shouldn't say legit. Like, getting it with metals does not unlegitimize it or delegitimize it. It's a Tempest is a Tempest. It's just, you know, some people want to use the metals for the fuse to make the Tempest, and some people just say, I can farm the Tempest, I can do Oni Palace, I can do, you know, all that stuff, and I'm just going to get the recipe. And for everyone on PS4 with the Tempest, that's what we've done. Everyone that has one, me, Cluster, Suzaku, we've all purchased the recipe with metals, and just, you know, used our seals and stuff to, you know, finance the rest of the deal. So that said, in Rezui Island, you don't do the boss. Like, you can do the boss. I actually just took the #1 time on PS4 for this dungeon. You know, I can do the dungeon in about 4 or 5 minutes on Hell if I wanted to. But that's solo. Like, on 5-man, the boss would have so much health, you'd waste at least 10 minutes of your boost every run, guaranteed. But the main thing you want to do for Rezui Island is, and the same thing with Purity Space, is you want a 5-man party. You want as much people, a bigger party, as big a party as you can muster. Sorry for my stuttering, I'm going to take a second to recollect myself. You want to go, like, with as big a party as you can muster, because that means more mobs, and earthen marble drops from every single mob, or has a chance to, so that's what you want to do. However, when you have a 5-man party, the boss will not take 2-3 minutes, the boss will take 5, 6, 7 minutes, and he's just going to burn your boost if you're boosting. So if you're not boosting, you might see 1 or 2 earthen marbles a run. Like, quote me on might. Like, it's very, very rare. On a boost, you're guaranteed to get 2 or 3 a run. And that's generally how it goes. So I'm going to stop talking to Kage here for a second. And we're going to get started on this. So me and Eva are going to go. We're in a body party. I believe it's open to the public. It might not be. It is. So the party is open. Currently, we're just on a 2-man. I would love it if more people would join, but there's very low body parties today. Like, there's a couple, but I didn't have any when I was trying to find them. Like, I have joinings. Like, no, like, this party would not work. I would not be able to join it. Yeah, you guys getting the moon is an awesome part of the game. Very fun. Alright, so how you would run this, and I typically have this little strategy I do, is you go in on hell, and we're going to run this without boost this run, but I will be boosting after. But I just want to show the difference in drops. But generally, you know, how I do it is Ifrit Miyamoto. Like, you know, mounts are here. If you have the horse, you can probably do this too. But, you know, first rooms are pretty simple. You don't even need a mount for them. So, yeah, mount. So what I do is I circle around, you know, gather up all the little guys, and then you just yell at them. Give them the old mom combo, you know, the good old yell. And there we go. So we got an Earthen Marble first room. That's fantastic. That is awesome. And, you know, every other drop doesn't really matter. You can pick it all up if you want. Resui flowers trade in for 3 points each. Eva got one too. So we each got one in one room. That's phenomenal. So normally I just, you know, go in and yell. Exactly. She's got it. She's got the yelling down pat. Yeah. So kill everything. Look for blue bags. Really up to you. Very simple. If you were just like one-manning it, at this point you would have your Vanguard filled, assuming it was a 5-scroll. And I usually just Miyamoto from this point on. But with 2 of us, we may not need to do that. And this is why I wanted her to come with me, because we can go faster. So mobs aren't that tough here. It's actually a really, really good place to farm Amagaru tongue and toad oil, all that stuff. And generally, right here where we are is as far as I go. Like when I'm by myself in a 5-man party, this is as far as I go. I kill these guys and I'm gone. Like, because in a 5-man it'll take you about 2-3 minutes to look around on a boost and pick up everything. Kind of annoying. But if we were to look at up here, like I'll tell you why we don't come here. Like it's very easy to do this part. Like, but with all the tall grass and shit, and the big stronger enemies, and it's annoying to find everything. Like there's little frogs under the grass, and there's frogs in walls later, and kind of gets a little annoying. I generally don't do this area, but I'll run through it real quick. So Heavenly Marble, see they drop easy. Well, Heavenlies drop a lot easier. And then there's this frog hiding in the grass. Heavenly Marble, Amagaru tongue. So that's generally it. I think we could do the boss in 5 seconds with Ifrit. Let's go do it. Why not? We'll do that. Because 2-man hell, he won't be that he won't be that tough. I don't want to think. Or not that I don't want to think. I don't think he'd be that tough. Because he is a monster type. So you got 3 Earthens? Oh my goodness gracious! So that's already better than what's it called? The house. Or not house, but Purity Space. Like, he has a lot of health. A lot of health. This is just 2-man. And he's very annoying. One body down. So like we said, Dark and Wind are his weaknesses. That attack is some bullshit range. It really does. But you really don't plan to come here to fight him. Like that's not your, you know, prerogative. Normally, if you were just by yourself, you could stop at the last room and fill up Miyamoto, like very, very simply. Damn it. Fuck. Really? Wow. He's like 1 health. Why he do this? He's annoying as fuck. Did you just snipe him out of the air? Oh my god. That's great. How far is his drops coming down? What is that? A fragment of power? The fuck is that? I've never seen one of those before. Huh. You got a lucky box. Word. Fragment of power. I've never seen that. Wow. Very worth. Alright, so that was on a 2-man. Now we have a 4. I think we almost had a 5-man party, so that's great. So I'm glad we did that run in the meantime. So I got 1 Earthen Marble and Eva got 3. So without a boost, you can farm it. I just find it very, very annoying. And I talked to people from PC and asked, hey, can you farm this without a boost? And they said, it'll take you a long time. Like 100 runs. Literally. If you want to do 100 runs, by all means. I don't want to do 100 runs. So, even though my vanguards and stuff are like almost dead, I'm going to pop my boost here. A little 200. Or whatever I really have on me. I don't know what I have on me. I have a 30-minute 50 and I have a 200. I'll probably use 200. I'll tell you right now that generally on a 200%, in my experience, I did this about 2-3 weeks ago, right before I made my first Tempest, and I got, I've seen an average between like mid 30 to a high of 41 drops an hour, which was really, really good. And that was by myself in a big party. I haven't tried it with other people. That's why I want to bring Eva with me, is to see how fast we can go. So generally we get to the lightning Perningolons at the end, and that's where we leave. We clean up, we pick stuff up, and then we leave. So oh yeah, your lances will lose skill force when they level, but you'll get it back very, very quickly. So I already got an Earthen Marble on the ground. In some cases, like if you're not really, really fast at this dungeon, you know, go and just use up your stamina or whatever you have and just like leave. Like honestly, like I've done that. I've done just the first room because there's so many enemies in it. I've done that. And then I realized, well, I can do better. You know, I'm better than this. I can, you know, I can muster up some strength. And the beauty of coming with a friend is, you know, you get twice the killing power while you pick up stuff. So as long as you, like, work together with that, you can pretty much do anything. Like Division of Labor, you know, history was, like, made on it. So Heavenly Marble, great. But, like, take it from me, it is a very annoying farm. Like, there's a reason you boost for it. Like, there's our second one. Like, Eva was extremely lucky getting what she got. Oh, and I usually bring a keyboard with me. That's one thing I forgot to mention. Is that with a keyboard, if you plug one in, you can push T and you just pick stuff up incredibly swiftly. And it's just really good. We can kill this guy because he's here, but yeah, we should leave, I guess. So that's basically it. Like, you don't need to go to the boss, and I find even the last room's not worth it because there's only about 8, maybe 10 mobs in it at most. Like, there could be more in 5-man, but I don't go there because the tall grass is annoying, and you know, it's much easier to just kill a bunch of stuff and then leave and then kill a bunch of stuff and don't just go look like nitpicking for other things. Does Fujin have elemental attacks? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know anything about Fujin. I don't have any of the horses at all. But I think they just have their wind and lightning. Yeah, oh, yeah, double knowledge fusion bear would work, yeah. Double fusion bear knowledge, yeah, it would. Because staff has so much water. Absolutely. Absolutely. It could totally work. But in Joyful, your lance will, at rank 60, it'll go to like 2,000 skill force, depending on your class. Some classes get like 1,800 as their max. Spear and bow get really high skill force. She loads so much faster than me and kills stuff before I even get here. So I'm going to turn on my keyboard real quick so I can pick stuff up even quicker. It really helped me once. Or I just use circle to pick everything up, like on the controller. But when I use the keyboard... Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. E. Hit E, please. Yeah, so I can just hold it now and just run through everything. And it'll pick it all up. Now, unlike a lot of drops, you can only pick up 99 earthen marbles at a time. So I just got an earthen marble. That was fantastic. I got another earthen marble. Oh my goodness. That's a phone. I'm not answering it though. Oro is right on PC player. Fujin has wind element and Fujin has right. Okay. I was actually thinking about that, like if they had other attacks, like Ifrit had his mountain and fire, but I wasn't sure about it. But thank Abad. Thanks for that. And personally, I think this is one of the best locations for a high-grade oil farm. Be cautious though, there's always a frog in this rock, and he will always get, like, the better of you. Not always, but he's just in there. He's annoying. Oh man, dude. Piercing stone worth. So Fujin can rate Mephi? Possibly. If the monster type is correct, he can totally do it. The slice and pierce, but yeah. Yeah. I swear to God, this phone needs to stop. But honestly, I've never seen any footage of Fujin on Mephi. I've never seen it. I've never seen Fujin versus Mephi. It's possible that Fujin is a better monster type for Mephi, which would be awesome. Or a mount type, whatever. Damn, Eva's carrying me. Fuda on Mephi, exactly. The ultimate weakness. Absolutely. Oh, there's an earthen marble. Oh, thank God. So at this rate, we're actually going really good. Really strong. Another earthen marble. Oh my goodness. So keyboard, fantastic. Like, obviously I'm on a mountain stuff, and not everyone has a mountain that can't just run and hold T. But it's, you know, everyone had equal opportunity to get them. So Holy fuck, I'm gonna stick that, man. That's a phone. Is that Earthen marble? So there's the frog in the rock. You always gotta be cautious of him. Another earthen marble. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't hit him. Cool. And like I said, like, you should just pick up everything, because the Resby flowers, you can actually hold up to 999 of them, and every one of them trades in for 3 points from the Daruma, so that's like a free 3,000 points every time you go for Earthen Marbles. You know, at the rate we're getting them, things are going pretty good. You're getting lucky blocks for day. Pfft, that's great. Get them buttons. I've gotten one so far, but yeah, it's your own level. Level 145 enemies. You know, if you're here, you're gonna get them. But as you can see, like, people that have boosted for tempest recipes, you're not getting this many earthen marbles there. And like I said, that's because purity space is set on normal, so the drop rate is like trying to get myrtle gems on normal mountain of thorns. It's like a very, very constipated process. Like, you can take all the gravel boosts you want. It ain't happening. Not gravel. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Laxatives. You know, boosts or laxatives. You can take as much as you want. Nothing's coming out. It's not gonna work. This is a horrible comparison brought to you by Aurogiri, but we're gonna stick with. Marbles. Friendship items. Friendship items are points too. Everything's good like that. And heavenly marbles trade in for 20 points as well. And once you have, you know, you're gonna get 5 heavenly marbles to 1 earthen. Like, that's the rate. You're gonna have so much extra of that shit. So you just get a ton of points. Like, if you wanted to farm points, you could legit just run this. Like, do your login, run it. You'll get a bunch of shit. High grade total oil, it's one of the best places to go for it. Punk kappa stuff, you need that. Fantastic. And if you're making Himonos, the Amagaru tongue drop very, very commonly here. So, that's always awesome. She got him! Heavenly marble. So already full on some things. If there was a point room actually like here, oh my god. The game would be so easy. Heavenly marble. Heavenly marble, marble. We can kill that guy. Good job, Ifrit. Rawr. Alright. Let's skedaddle. At the beginning of the next round, I'm going to take a second to show how much we've gotten so far. So we can try to extrapolate some data from that. Because we have been running it on boost for about 3-4 runs now. So if we had anything close to 20, it would be phenomenal. It would be phenomenal. She loads so fast. Oh my god. Like, by the time I get here, she's already inside. Oh my god. Oh, what was that sound? Gold Daruma. Gold Darumas can spawn here as well. They don't give you any experience. They just have drops of remote chests and stones and stuff. But that is another incentive. She has the best Wi-Fi. She's got a PlayStation Pro. But yes, she's the best. So if we go to our recent real quick. Heavenly Marbles, we've gotten 53 Heavenlies. And we've gotten 12 so far. 12 is really good. Honest to God, 12 is really good. 12 is like 1/5 of what I need. That's 10% done. And I'm having a hard time holding this E key. Generally what I do is I hold it with my pinky as I run around. I think we just got an Earthen Marble, so that's fantastic. She's already Miyamoto. Did I hear that? Or was that just Miyamoto talking? Another Earthen Marble. Oh my god. And a wasted roar. Yeah. Oh, I missed everything. Strike, oh my god. High grade total, I'll take it. You get it so common. I can't say it enough. Oh, just smack the shit out of him. Whoa. I love the sound of drops just getting picked up like that. Oh my god. Heavenly, heavenly, heavenly. Earthen Marble. Oh my god. Toad stomach. That's really all it is to it. Like, the main point of this video is like, well, this is where you go. This is how you find them. And I just recommend only going that far. Because, you know, like I said before, if you do the boss, you're wasting your time on the boss. And I find that last room might take you a minute on its own just to find everything, and it's not worth it. Because, especially if you're going to boost, you need to be as time efficient as possible. And for a lot of dungeons, that means just not doing the boss. Like, unless you need that drop. Like, one video I want to make is how to find Blue Flame Lantern, because it's an incredibly infuriating drop for me. I just hate it. And it has an incredibly low drop rate, and there's only like 4 dungeons that really spawn it. Spawn the monsters that drop it, and it's very annoying. And, like, you find it in Sado, and it's in, like, the 3rd room of Sado. And since they shortened Sado, there's only, like, 5 enemies that drop it. Like, you can't find blue Yamaroshis anywhere. Unless the wiki's wrong and it doesn't go as far as I want it to. There's not many dungeons with blue Yamaroshi. Like, the fire dudes. But, you know. Like, you need that stuff for Fallen Star, and it's gonna be on people's minds, so eventually. This leg of mine. Oh, I can get in there and just yell. Oh, I thought Ifrit was a Kappa. One of the best things about this place, though, is that Rezui is a beautiful dungeon. There's waterfalls and shit everywhere. It's very, very pleasant, not annoying at all. Where's this Daruma at? Oh, he already left. Don't think I got that many this run. But, you know, we already have about 12 or 13 of them, so that's pretty good. Or no, we have at least 14 now. So, you know, if that was half our boost was 14, that means the whole boost would be around close to 30. And that's about average, 30 plus an hour. That's what I want to say anyway. But speaking of this kind of video, one that shows where to farm something, do you guys, you know, I'd love to hear your guys' suggestions, like in the live stream or the live chat, and even in comments later on, for drops that you guys find confusing. You want to know how to get them. And I already know there's going to be, how do I get a lunar spirit seal? And I'll be like, boy, we all know. But, you know, if there's any drops that you guys, you know, would like me to cover, and like you want to be like, hey, what's the best place to go to farm high-grade toad oil or something annoying, you know? Like, this place is great if you have access to it, but not always. You know, is there anything you guys have questions with? Like, because I'll make videos for it. I don't mind. Because, like, generally if I make a video for something, it's because, like, it's in my realm of interest. It's something I need, or it's something I think about. Like, I don't make videos about a lot of things I don't need anymore because they're not on my radar. But if someone tells me, it's like, hey, I'm having trouble finding this thing, do you have any tips on it? I'd be more than happy to, you know, get that message out, you know, help out. Like, recently we found an infinite farm for silk bags. I'd be more than happy to share that. It's pretty good. I was looking into it, like, it's always been there, it's just no one ever thinks about it. And silk bags are really annoying drops. But you need them for so much heavenly shield. So much. Damn, you just ran right through them, Eva. They didn't even stand a chance. I didn't even see it happen. Generally, in an hour, though, you will cap out on Heavenly Marble. And I like to just go store them when I do. I'm not saying I'm capped yet, but when the time usually comes, I will take a quick second to store them so I can get more, because they are worth a lot of points. You know, 20 points each. You can't scoff at that. You could, like, trade in a Lunar Spirit Seal and get, like, 100. Like, you could think about it. Open party, alright. I didn't even see that, thank you. I'm really glad you came along, because I'm noticing how much faster we go with 2 people. Like, normally it's just me, and then I kill, and then I pick up, and then I kill, and I pick up, and I backtrack a lot. And it makes each run about 3 to 4 minutes long when it doesn't need to be. And I feel like our runs are a lot faster. Way faster. So, like, buddy system is great for this. Because, you know, when I'm killing, or when she's killing, I'm picking up. And then when I'm killing, she's picking up. So many mags, Orna's lately. Got a new moon with double fire. That's great. Where would you say is the best place to farm the Raretsu recipe? Okay, so Raretsu, I would say the best place to get Raretsu is Anka Forest, or Onrin Forest. Whatever it's called, it's the place you have to go back to in Oshu. The one with the 4 Darumas as the boss. That place is where I went to get mine, and actually, yeah. So that's where I went to get mine. And in that place, there are 4 bosses that each drop it. So you have 4 technical chances to get it. Otherwise, you have to go to Tanegashima, and you have to fight the Mudboat Tanuki, and it's an annoying dungeon, you know, etc., etc. No one wants to fight him. It's annoying. Darumas are annoying. They pack a huge punch, but you still have 4 chances to get it every run. So I would definitely do that. And it is decent experience as well. Yeah. Absolutely. Damn it. Whoa. All they drop is money these days. Oh, that one frog only spawns on 5-man, by the way, the one in the rock. So if you're not on 5-man, you don't have to worry about him. That seems to be everything dead. Fuck this guy. And you drop nothing. Alright. So how's our boost looking? So we still have half the boost on it. That's awesome. 35 minutes. That's great. I'm going to take a sip of some Wawa. But yeah. Anka Forest. Absolutely. For Raretsu. Well, you're at the point where you can carry 5-man arcanes. Now you know when everyone... Now you know why everyone was confused when what? Yeah, my Wawa, damn right. Okay, so you're asking how about a vid progressing from level 115 and Garg weapons, what should the next one be? That's a very good video. I love that. So a transitional video of meta. A meta transition. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You know, now if I'm thinking about it right now, like I'd go into a depth with it a lot more later. I say generally it's, you know, 115 with your Gargs, and then with recipe reduction, just go to, you know, grab your Datenru, then level up to 118, get your L, 120, get your L-Sin. You know, Earth is a very prominent option now, so. Earth is something that people don't actually play with a lot. And Lancelot weapons are kind of fucking with a lot of things. Honest to God, because they're so good and they're so easy to get, so people don't even acknowledge Earth a lot. But I completely agree. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. So I'm full on Heavenly Marbles, so I'm gonna deposit them soon. Get out of here, Mininosuke. So I am full on Heavenly, so I will deposit them next round. We got Goldfang to join. Nice. All right. So Eva, how many have you gotten so far? You're 120 and you kind of just flip a coin on what to farm? Yeah. A lot of the times you just do what you want to do. But yeah, it could be a lot of fun. Obviously, your next aim is Fuse. Fuse is in there as well. All it seems to do is get EXP and lose eggs, yeah. Yeah. Fuse is definitely on that list. So real quick. Storage. Recent. Heavily marbles 99, deposit those. How many do we have now? We're currently at 25 earthen marbles? Oh my god, we're half done. Let's get in that dungeon. Wow! That'd be awesome. So just a quick reminder, login is in 20 minutes for those who are watching live. You know, in case you don't want to miss out. You got 11. So, okay. So on my 200%, she's gotten 11. I've gotten 24 technically because I had one on me before. But that's about the ratio right there. So about 11 to 25, 24. Oh, I see one over there. Worth and marble. Spear has an incredibly easy fuse recipe to get because it's in Palace. Absolutely. Like, anything that is in Palace where you need to get your seals is easy. Because you're going to run Palace more than every other moon dungeon. Typically speaking, unless you just can't get your recipe because God hates you. Okay, motherfucker, I will eviscerate you. Oh no, Eva blue screen! No! No, Eva crashed. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick second here, because she sent me a picture. But I'm gonna make sure that no one can join the party and take her spot. Alright. Okay. Alright, so give me a sec. Lost. Okay. That sucks. Okay. Oh, well, whatever, I can't kill that guy. Oh, I see it at the marble. 3 weeks? That's fucking crazy, dude. I was there for like 3 days. Why does it keep opening a menu? Alright. Yeah, I'm coming to get you right now. Coming to pick you up. Edit party, search for members. Eva. You have 35 Arias, does that sound tight? A little tight. You know, tight is good. I once had so many of that stuff. I mean, we had fever and stuff, but I had like 99 of that shit. Does that sound right? I mean, tight is always a good thing. That makes no sense. I'm like better able to hold the button down with my like ring finger than I am my pinky on the keyboard. I'm like, why can I not do this? Damn, son. That poor Daruma just got destroyed. What the hell, crab? Oh yeah, dissolving mag, that'll do ya. Making and breaking mags. Crash all day. Error day. So Eva, what were your plans? Were you gonna get off before login and not trigger it? Or were you just wanting to make sure you didn't use login here? I didn't ask it earlier. I'm a good time. Woohoo. You've been told Usagetsu's. Where are you farming your Usagetsus? In Dew Creek or in Palace? Dew Creek, they're real easy. Or at Palace, they're really easy. I never had a problem with either of them, tell you the truth. I just get them a lot. I have like 10 of them. I broke one down the other day for fun. See what was inside. I hear bouncing. Usagetsu sounds like something from Bleach. This is my Usagetsu attack. Usagetsu Gotensha. No Akatsuki Yabe anything? You want to save for tomorrow? Okay. So alright, so you've got 8 more minutes with me, and then you can leave me should you so desire. And go to bed. I don't want you to leave me. I'm gonna reopen the party because I just realized it's not open. Or someone left. People leave all the time. Whether it's a DC or whatever. Damn, this stream started exactly on the hour because my clock says like 3:51 and we're like 50 minutes in. That is awesome. You're confused? Where are we? This is in New Kyoto, like the newer Kyoto dungeons. It's the Rezui Island. Really awesome place. Very, very beautiful. Look at that waterfall. That's such a beautiful waterfall. Somebody took the time out of their day to not fix the lag and put that waterfall in there. That's great. Where's the no, it's Pumpkin Cafe. You still have to beat Mephi? Oh yeah, that'll do it. Man, we're Thursday. Oh man, tonight we're doing some Abyss. Oh my god. I might upload a run of our Abyss. And we need to get a lot of teas. Suzaku needs to get 11 teas of Eternal Night. If that Daruma was big, how much experience he worth? Fucking garbage. Oh, right, 4-man. And we got the double howl in here. Come on out, Earthen marbles. You still getting lucky boxes, Eva? Holy shit, that phone's ringing. You'll waste it if it means I could help you. You're the sweetest thing in the world. That's good. I'm not getting shit. But I'm here for marbles, so that's great. Glad you're getting them. I'm pretty sure that's my dad trying to call me. If he calls my cell phone again, I'm going to answer it. Not on stream, but I'll answer it. What do you mean vomit? Are you vomiting? What's the matter, LM? You throwing up? Are you sick? Oh, is that an Earthen marble? Oh my god. Oh, another Earthen marble. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Give me the marbles. What? My pillow top made my stomach. No, no, no. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Gotta love love, man. Without love, all you have is, like, wrestling. You will quote that? Oh no, people are leaving our body party. We need help. Just think about it. If there's no love, what are two consenting adults going to do in a bed? They're going to wrestle. They're gonna throw down. They're gonna pile driver. They're gonna give him the old Randy Savage upside the head. You know. Although that makes for a great hentai. Honest to God, there's a couple I've read about wrestling on the bed. It's fantastic. It's like, oh, there she is. She's got the ropes. Oh, Earthen marble. Oh my fuck. Oh my God. Without love, all you have is wrestling. Exactly. Instead of a pile driver, she's giving him the pole driver. And the suplex choke hold. You know, I can make so many jokes about it, but, you know, don't need to. So, is our party open? Because I am confused. Fuck. At least Pikachu is loyal. She's staying in the party. Or, I don't know their gender, I just assume she. They are. They're. Damn, that lag is fierce. I can tell there are less mobs, oh my god. If anyone could join our body party, that would be grandly appreciated. Earthen marble, almost missed it. Greatly appreciated. How many runs of Lucy till I got my sin? I'm not exactly sure. I have a really low Lucifer count compared to my friends. But I had 3 falling crosses from him before I had my sin. I had 5 falling crosses before I got my sin recipe. It was just bad luck on my part. I'll say about close to 300. Maybe. I think I only have 450 runs right now. I'm not too sure. Wait, she killed those guys. Did they drop anything? Did I look? Or did I kill those guys? Great. Yeah. Is that Earthen marble? No. This is also a great farm for red scale, by the way. I didn't mention it earlier, but red scale, you know, in the Chiami meta, a lot of players on PC will run 2 Chiami, or not, fuck. I meant in the Tempest meta, pardon my French. In the Tempest meta, a lot of people will wear 2 Tempests and then 2 Element Mags or a lesser Skill Force Mag because of ornaments, and you have your Skill Force from Tempests, and that leaves a lot more room for login. And, what's the other thing called? You know, Element Mags, like, a lot of people will run, like, 2 Tempests and then an Element Mag, then a Skill Force Mag, or, like, Knowledge and an Element Mag, something like that. And Chiami is also worn because of high skill, or, like, you have enough Skill Force to, you know, make it reasonable. Like, when I fight Eldritch Beast, I'll wear Tempest, one Fused, and then a Chiami and, like, a Gemini. And it's a pretty good build. It gets the job done, because you want to stay alive. A lot of bosses end up having so much health that your main focus is just, you want to stay in Vanguard. You don't want to just, you know, out DPS him and then burn yourself out. And then you're like, fuck, I gotta fill up again. which is one of the main struggles we'd found with Eldritch, honestly. Because the whole point is like to kill him, but at the same time not get knocked out. And you need red scale Smichi on me, so... Oh, hi Gambara. So, Earthen Marbles are for Tempest Magatama. That's their sole purpose, is to make the Tempest Knives. I can't kill this guy. You need about 200 of them? No. Well, if you want 2 Tempests, you need 200 of them. You need 100 per Tempest, essentially is what I'm trying to say. And with reward up for Eldritch Beast and a lot of other important things, nowadays it's very, very easier to make Tempests, assuming you can beat them and stuff. But the grind will be less than it used to be. Like Eldritch reward up, we have been all over that all month. No problem, man. Perningling tail. I'm full in friendship items already? Holy shit. So really, really great points you can get here. And like I said earlier in the video, second Tempest is most probably being made tonight. We're going to be running some Abyss to get the teas I need. So that's fantastic. But I am going to need about 7 of them, which shouldn't be that bad. Especially on reward up, which is Thursday. Which is today. Hopefully I can get my Abyss recipes as well. That'd be phenomenal. Holy phones, Batman. Someone's calling my cell phone, so I'm going to answer it really quick, so pardon me.
ヤマトさんも準備万端です。実はあなたが呼んでくださるの待っていたんです。
And hello, Orlando. That was my dad calling. He's been trying to call for a while, and I'm like, if he calls my cell phone, I'll answer it, because I can just hook my headset up to it. So I apologize for my inactivity. But he just wanted to know what we're doing for supper. He wanted me to, like... He's like, what are we doing for supper? I'm like, well, we got chicken. We can take it out of the freezer. It's like this nice crispy chicken strips we bought the other day. Gonna be a good time. Hey, Mr. Meeks, how you doing? Alright. So whenever I see my actual drop boost run its course, I'm gonna look at how many Earthens we have. Because if I'm full on Earthens, then I have no idea what I can do. I can run an energy thing, I guess. I don't really know. I mean, I'd end the video because it's just about Earthen marbles, but... generally speaking. I probably didn't need to run the whole thing for an hour for the video to show that you can farm them here, but I want to see the end result of how many we get, so... If I was one of those editor people that didn't live stream things, I would run it and be like, hey, let's just, like, fast forward it for 3 hours, and... or whatever, an hour, and see how much we get. And it's like, okay, cool. But, you know, I figure showing the whole runs is fun, and you get to be with me. Like, it's not like a baking show where it's like, okay, put this in the oven. Okay, it's done. It's like, okay, great. Like, I want to see a, like, okay, legit, if there was an Aurogiri cooking show, we'd be like, alright, so we put the freaking cake in the oven for an hour. And what are we going to do while we wait? And it's going to be like me just doing random shit for an hour, waiting for the stuff to cook. And that'd be way more entertaining than just a normal cooking show. Like, imagine if there was like a show, like you could literally do this, like, where something has to cook for like an hour. Like, it's just a mom cooks something, and then like all hell breaks loose for that 1 hour, and she has to resolve everything before the food's done. And then she takes it out like nothing ever happened, and it's just like done. It would be a great show for like, okay, I'm gonna cook something, and then the kids are just crazy, like Rugrats, and then it's the mom's job to solve everything before like dad gets home, and it's just like a little sitcom cartoon thing. It'd be fun. It'd be called like Cooking with like Mom or something, and it'd be like a fun little show. Rugrats 2.0. They have an Onigiri anime, but each episode's around a few minutes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's more like a promotional anime. It's not a full-blown anime. Full-blown anime would be crazy. That'd be awesome. Maybe. I don't know. And those are generally a lot more different than how the developer sees them versus how the players see them. Heavenly Earth. I feel like this is like the longest hour ever of farming marbles. Heavenly marbles all day. Uh-oh, the camera's like in my ass. Oh, my first lucky box, or the second one. Where's... A lot of the times we'll like say like worth when we get an earthen marble, and we just ended up calling them worthen marbles. The hardest material I found was purified oil. Oh yeah. Purified oil is a bitch of an itch to scratch. Oh my god. Luckily I've had purified oil in my bargains for like half a year, and I have a lot of it. That is an annoying farm. Even though you can just go in and steel attack him and leave, it is still an annoying farm. Good to go. Hey Rex, how you doing? One of the best parts about this place is that Resui Island itself is very, very small and no one's ever here. So you load out a lot quicker than you do in Purity's Base. Like Kyoto load times, like kill someone, please. Oh my god. Here it's very in and out, very quick, very intimate relationship. There's no filler time. You're just always in, you're never out. And you're never tired because you're never fighting a boss. Well, I guess you could get tired, but like I find bosses sometimes are a little tiring because you notice a reset. Because you change atmosphere and stuff. But if you just constantly just keep farming the same stuff, it blends into itself and it just feels a lot more autonomous in doing so. You almost have your last 105. Awesome. That is the first big step to becoming OP. 105s. This lag is something else. But luckily we're back up to 4 players, which is awesome. Give me the earthen marble. I literally misclicked, but he's still dead. With my sit. Oh, with your crit. You were telling me you had a lot of crit, right? On your 105s. It's awesome. That's really making me think about the, what's the word here? You know how in like a lot of like generally speaking Japanese people have a hard time with L's and R's. So like if they wanted to say like Logan, they might call me Rogan. Like it's just a thing that you notice a lot in anime and stuff. Imagine if there was someone who was like playing like Onigiri and it's like, how much crit do you have? It's like, I have like 80 clit. It's like, what? You have 80 clit? Yes. And it's just like, I just noticed like the same letter is such a typo. It'd be quite funny. I just thought about crit force and how funny that is too. How much crit force you got? Oh, I have so much crit force. It'll blow you away. I love the shifty eyes. It's like, what's this boy talking about? I have the crit force of 1,000 suns. $273, holy shit. That's a lot of crit force. How do you have that much crit force?
あなたとならどこへでも
That's a lot of crit force. That's more than me. Shit. You need a hug, Thunderstorm? Oh, the boost finally... The boost finally ran its course. But we're still on login, which is beneficial. So if the game wants to like load... Oh my god. Oh, Daruma died here. Yay. So I'm going to take a quick second to see what our marbles are at. So, if you get a second, Eva, I'd like to see the same result. So, like, you did about an hour without, you know, login happened for a little bit. But we're almost back to the 95 Earthen marbles. That's great. Or heavenly. 45? Oh, baby, let's go. 45 an hour. Holy shit. The highest I ever got was 41 on a really good day. It's so important to go with a friend. Oh my god. 5 Earthen marbles? Oh my god. We're getting it. We're getting it. See?
Yamato-san mo あなたのことを気に入ったみたいです
5 more? Wow. So you got 16. So 16 no boost versus 45 with boost. Okay, so how much would we need to... Let's just assume 15 to make these numbers easy. So I got 3 times as much as she did on a 200. And that makes perfect sense. That was a direct 300% increase. Holy shit. What are you saying, Elham? You played Xbox since update and funny stuff? I heard they got rid of shopping plaza in single player mode. Yup. That is a very good point. Yup. That's an excellent point. We did lose our 5-man party for a majority of runs. Yep. That's something I wasn't looking at. I probably would have got the 5 more I needed, maybe. But DC almost every time it loads? Wow. Yeah, I know they took the shop out. Like, if you're in single player mode, you can't even shop them. Like, you can't go to the shopping plaza. Where's she going? Oh, they're removed from the shopping plaza? The units are still there, but the platinum is gone? Like the platinum unit itself? Or just like you could roll that unit, but you're not going to get a Miyamoto? Or whatever, like Sasuke? They're doing their research.
剣の道は遠く険しいものですね。
Whew.
実はあなたが呼んでくださるの待っていたんです。
Yeah, they know about it. I mean, last year, when they were about to get Lunar Tail Part 2, yeah, we told them, like, hey, if you let them get Fused, there's no going back. If you let them get their hands on Fused. That's an incredibly good point, Eva. I'm just gonna put my Earthen, my marbles away, the Heavenly, because I'm almost full on them. Okay, where are the drops? I didn't get one marble that round. I think they also made the game run better, but yeah, they can do that. Yeah. But you can't get back into single player after quit 99% of the time. That's a misconception, Orlando, I guess. The Moroku's level doesn't affect what shows up in his bargains. It's all just about resetting his bargains so that he changes up the items he has. So if you're not getting an item you want in your bargains, what you should do is buy everything he has, like all 3 items, and then the next couple rotations he'll start to introduce new items. And basically you just buy him out every time he doesn't have something you want, and eventually he'll have something you want. And when it comes to that, where he starts selling you purified oil or whatever drop it may be, you know, you only buy that drop and he'll continuously sell it to you. I mean, Moto just died. But if you want further clarification, I do have a video on it. It's called How to Reset Your Bargains, I think. Something like that. Heavenly marble. Oh, I gotta open the party up because we were full and now we're not, for whatever reason. Jack Atlas left. Oh yeah, man. Check it out. It's an old one. It's like 2 years old. Or about a year old now. It's like my second video. Alright, Ellen, what's this long question? How do you emote? Okay, to emote, you have to have keyboard and mouse set as your control preference. So when you log in with a keyboard and mouse, you click play with keyboard and mouse. And then you just hit some buttons in the keyboard. Like, you just hit like L and it'll show you like all the commands. I got an Earthen marble. Oh my god. I got another Earthen marble. Oh my god. Yes. Yosh. How's that? Like, you just plug them both in. Keyboard and mouse. You toggle on keyboard and mouse when you log in. Like where you normally see the single player mode, it's going to be there as like keyboard and mouse. And then it's some of the buttons on the right hand side. Like if you hit like P or O, it's going to do a pose. You might clap or something. You just play around the buttons and you'll find them. I'm not playing with keyboard and mouse right now. I'm just playing with a controller. And you can use the keyboard to pick everything up with the E key because it's like a magnet of drops. It's awesome. But that's how you emote. Like, you can sit down and stuff with, I think L is sit. I'm not too certain. Yeah, you have to have, well, you can have the controller attached. It's just, you just pick the option of keyboard and mouse. I do not have a vein gun. I will survive. I don't survival. It says plug in. Yeah, you have to have a controller plugged in. You do. So I think I only need 3 earthen marbles. Awesome. You pressed everything on the keyboard and no emotes? Are you sure? Well, does anything work? Like, have you... Because what you do is like, you have to restart your game, by the way. Like, when you plug in keyboard and mouse. Like, you can't just plug it in. You can open weapon, select, not use. You can map. It should be just on top of map. You can toggle UI. You can eat. Well, hit like a bracket on the top right. That usually does something. Is K the one that shows you all the commands? I couldn't remember what the button was. I figured you hit it eventually. K says no function with controller. That's weird. That's really weird. Was that an earthen marble? Oh my god, I'm so happy. Wait, do I have map? Oh, I have map. Oh, I do. No UI, look at that. Yeah. I don't know why they don't let you emote like while you're playing. These guys have so much health. Fucking rock. Well, I can't sit right now because I'm playing with the controller too. Like, I can't do it. Like, you have to, like, restart your game. Like, go to character select. You have to select and use keyboard and mouse from the main menu. I'm not full on Resui flower. We're full on Resui flowers. We got 999 of these bitches. Oh my god. I got a friggin' Inferno Stone and a blue drop at the same time. I thought it was like one of those mags that look like the Neo Terus and stuff. Oh my god. Like literature and stuff like that. I was like, what is this? What am I getting? And Eva's like, if you, like the title screen, you have to go to the character select screen. This is so, it's not confusing. If I wasn't in a body party, I would show you right away. Like, that's another video, I guess, how to emote. Yeah, exactly, Orlando, exactly, yep. That's absolutely correct. Exactly. You're checking your progress, Eva? It's terrible. It's terrible. You got 3 more? Nice. Nice. The worst mystery. I don't even know what I'm picking up. Maybe it's monster cards. That would make the most sense. It's a heavenly marble. I'll take it then. Points for days. Okay, motherfucker, where are you? Right in the back of the head. You fill up on Amaguro tongue? Oh my god, I got 99 of them. Perfect. My phone is dying. It's back to the fuse grind for you. Alright, well I hope you get your recipe. Hi Hunter. Hey, I remember you. You asked me the other day about, you were telling me what your name was. I remember this. Oh, worth. Lucky box. Lucky Cox. The sad thing is, like, no boost here is better than boosting in purity space. What's up, Eva? Ooh, they're going off in the Discord. Oh, we got ourselves a boy. Where is he? Oh, we got him. Where is he? Earthen marble! Oh, baby. Now I either need one or I already have him, or I'm done. I really don't know. I can check real quick. Let me see. Recent. $49. I need one earthen marble for my temple. Last time it took me like 3 boosts. It was horrible. Oh. Whoa. Heavenly, heavenly. Everything is so heavenly. Damn, I didn't hit anything. Get out of here, son. What was up with the eyes, Eva? You never told me, you're just looking away. Raspberry flower. Yeah, fuck. Are they monster type? No, they're not. I'm loving it. Oh, I said something. I did? Oh, I didn't realize it. What did I even say? Oh, you're passing out? No. My brave trooper. Oh, I said Lucky Cox. Yeah, that's right. Suzaku says that all the time. He's like, oh, I got a Lucky Cox. Yeah. Give me the high grade total oil. Did you notice yourself getting any high grade total oil even? I know you need that stuff. Oh, I shouldn't whistle on stream. That's probably really annoying. Almost as annoying as not being able to hit this guy. Heavenly marble. Heavenly marble. Heavenly marble. Give me the earthen marble. Wait, was that it? We fucked him up. Got him good. Heavenly marble. It's always heavenly marble. Damn it, I can't dash. Save my life. Why you jump? Heavenly marble. What the fuck? Oh, no wonder I couldn't attack. Earthen marble, I'm done! Woo! I got all 50 of them in an hour and 40 minutes. Woo! Yay! Ah, you didn't have enough sleep. Did you want to keep going, Eva? To get more marbles? Or do you want to go to bed? You got one oil. Oh no. I got one oil. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I guess Oni oil is pretty good. Probably better. Oni Mosato. Whew. There it is. 100 out of 100. Earthen marbles are done. Heavenlies were long done. The mags were done. Turquoise timber is done. Horn sculpture is done. Calamity's done. Radiant's done. Fallen crosses are done. And T is all that's left. T. Oh boy. Hooray. Storage. Where they at? Earthen marbles 50. Awesome. Oh, you want? Well, we could do a Galici's. Oh my god. I didn't think of that. That would be good because Susaka's not going to be home for like a long time. I haven't used energy yet today. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, bing, bang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Oh, Eva changed her picture. I was like, who is this? I didn't recognize your picture change on Discord. I'm like, who's talking? Woof. And in the Onigashima I go. Bath? What do you mean bad? And that's going to be the end of how to get earthen marbles. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, you know, seeing Rezui and stuff. But I'm gonna have to end this stream because we're gonna go do Glaciers on login. How could you not know who it is? Well, I was just looking at pictures. Like when I'm streaming, I can't really read names. I'm just like Narao, Neko, and then Shiro, and then someone with a picture I don't know. But so yeah, I'm gonna end this here. If you guys want, I'll stream the 2 Glaciers runs. Oh, what's this? An error has occurred. All right, so we have to close it. I'll stream some Glaciers. Why not? Could be fun.